song about my beautiful hometown, Akron, Ohio. To Ohio, when my city was gone, there was no train station, there was no downtown. Somehow it disappeared. All my favorite places, my city had been pulled down. But it used to rock in spaces and all the way to go. Ohio. Yep. Back to Ohio, but my family was gone. I stood on the back porch, there was nobody home. I was stunned and amazed. My childhood memories sort of swirled past, like the wind through the trees. I said I ain't nowhere to go, Ohio. Right out of socket. I went back to Ohio, with my pretty countryside. It had been paved down the middle by a government intent on fucking up this whole country. The farms of Ohio had been replaced by shopping malls, and music filled the air. From Seneca to Cahoga Falls, I said I ain't nowhere to go, Ohio. Yeah, way to go, Ohio! Air quality levels in Long Island, New York, Eastern Lake Ontario, Central New York, Western New York. This is our old friend.
Hello, darkness.
One you never want to see again, perhaps. But this mask can make a difference, not just outdoor, although I did see someone outside running on my way here wearing one of these masks. At least he was wearing a mask. But even indoors, if you have a situation where you don't have air conditioning, you have a situation where you're not feeling good inside, continue to put this on. This will make a big difference for people. Here's my message. This is the new reality we're dealing with. I know a lot of people are stressed out after what happened during the pandemic. I want people to know this is a very different circumstance. We believe it'll be short-term, not long-term decisions will have to be made to keep people indoors. We're not making those decisions. This is personal, but we are taking climate change so seriously here in the state of New York.
Miami Heat, they won their first 6 home games in these playoffs, but they lost their last 2. Adebayo, oh, fancy move from Adebayo off the glass. Again, Murray so aggressive here to start. Pass inside, Jokic finds its way to Porter. Porter's shot is good. What a difficult shot. Martin only had 3 points in game 1, just 3 points in game 2. But a factor here. Look at Lowry fighting and comes up with a turnover. Here comes Martin, goes to the basket, layup, it's good. Murray pumped away, now to Jokic. Jokic double, pass inside to Green. Shot clock at 2, Murray. Oh, Jamal Murray from downtown. Lowry, 8 to shoot, to Butler. Murray picks him up on the switch. Martin cuts back door, up and under. Oh, and on a foul. It's a Barham slam. Gordon drives and finishes. Aaron Gordon. Christian Brown off the bench, 8 points in 13 minutes. Brown with a steal. Ahead of the pack, throws it down. Christian Brown, 10 points off the bench. And the largest lead of the night. Lowry double team. Oh, what a tough shot. 2 defenders around him, and Lowry banks it home. Defense in the drive, sneaks inside, can't get it. Adebayo's follow wouldn't go. Brown racing up the floor, goes right at Butler, leads in, shot is good. It's the Christian Brown show here in the 4th quarter. Murray back up, Jokic fakes, spins the pirouette. And the bucket is good. 32 points, 20 rebounds, 10 assists. A masterpiece from Nikola Jokic.
He is and Eric Spoelstra has referenced this a number of times. He's a great competitor.
Murray high off the glass, little circus shot from Jamal Murray.
Just when you thought air travel couldn't get any more miserable, wait until you see what could possibly be the future of flying.
Check this out. A double-decker airplane seat is making a comeback. That is, if a 20-year-old airplane seat designer, Alejandro Nunez Vicente, gets his way. Well, the designer is showcasing his design this week at the Aircraft Interiors Expo in Germany. He believes double-level seating is the future of economy flying. So we'll see what happens.
방향 결정이 참 어렵습니다. 살짝 쳤죠? 가볍게 넣었고요. 받아냈습니다. 박광근 롤링 스파이크. 안타치가 됐습니다. 리바운드가 됐습니다. 2단으로. 이진호. 약했어요. 다시 한번 박광근. 랠리가 될 때는 가슴이 흥분하거든요. 그만큼 조금 어렵지만 내 손.
ได้พัชรภูมิบอลไทยโอ้โหยังกลับเกมไม่ได้ครับเล่นเองไหมเอาโอ้โหเดี๋ยวไปเหมือนกันโอ้โหแล้วดูครับนี่ลุกเลยสตาร์ฟโค้ชแต้มนี้ทำมาตีเสมอได้คนใต้ตัวนี้ใจเขาครับตอนนี้ดูครับเราสมัครไม่ได้ยกมาในจังหวะขึ้นจังหวะที่ซันแบ็กหนีการทดของคนใช้ได้เขาไปทำกันบ้านมาถึงเราหลายแมตช์9-15ยังเปิดได้ยกมาดีจังหวะขึ้นล็อกหลังยังเคียวได้บริการมาเลเซียล้นยังอยู่ครับมาเลเซียจังหวะขึ้นภาพเรียบร้อยหนีการล็อกได้สำเร็จครับนี่เขาเสี่ยงเลยนะครับนี่แบบว่าลูกนี้ดูกับจังหวะที่พลาดของมูฮัมหมัดมุสลิมแล้วบล็อกทู่เลยนะครับคนใช้เข้าแก้วก่อนสุริยันไปฉาดนี่ครับ
Some of the best seen definitely in this tournament so far. Shazreen Kamal, his defensive work has been absolutely wonderful. He put Skyrul Zaman to put it away at the net.
รอสลีใส่สายสิริพลโอ้โหน่ามีรถตรงนี้นะต้องแก้แล้วครับมาเลเซียมีการยังได้คะแนนสุดท้ายยังแล้วก็อยู่แล้วก็แดงมาแล้วปาคอนเปิดได้สุพรลงมาแล้วครับแล้วก็โอ้เป็นมาเลเซียว่าคะแนนนี้เกือบไปครับสุพรติดขึ้นมาบล็อกได้ครับการที่จะให้ได้ภาพที่มันสวยแล้วก็ชัดเจนเนี่ยครับแต่ว่าเราอยู่ตรงนั้นมันก็อันตรายแบบนี้ครับอันตรายสำหรับนักภาคด้วยอันตรายสำหรับนักกีฬาด้วยครับเนี่ยครับคะแนนนี้ถ้าพลาดเลยคะแนนเลยครับโอ้ยก็ดูคะแนนที่สุดยอดมากแล้วลุกขึ้นมาได้จังหวะนี้ก็ขึ้นมาแล้วก็โดนจริงๆว่าสุรินทร์เปิดขอได้สุรินทร์ยกได้ว่าตามไปนิดนึงต้องแก้ไขไปก่อนครับกำลังจะยกมาให้ทีมบันซูเตะติดล็อกเป็นอากาศของไทยครั้งหนึ่งอาซินยกจังหวะ2ให้ยังไม่เข้าที่ครับลูกยกของอาซินอิมบันซูขึ้นซันแบตวีเป็นแต้มของทางเกาหลีใต้ดูนะครับอาซินวงโยธายกมาให้ข้างแต่นิดนึงครับเข้ามาตัวสอดใต้ลูกยากครับจังหวะขึ้นทำของทวีศักดิ์ทองสายเลยเป็นโอกาสของทางเกาหลีใต้ถือว่าพื้นแต่
When a Las Vegas Metro police officer's body cam catches this.
Like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
I have butterflies, bro. Everyone saw a shooting star, then these people say there's aliens in their backyard.
What'd you see?
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard? Or
They see like a big, that's what they say. They see like a big something with legs.
If those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that.
There are a lot of sheep in New Zealand, 27.3 million at the last official count. You'd have a hard time telling them apart. Until you ask these men.
Do they all look different, do they? I think they do.
Helping farmers like this locate and identify stock through a new piece of facial recognition software.
Their response been when you've told them about this technology?
Well, either they're very excited or they just laugh.
But it's no joke, and farmers are already jumping on board. Once the photos are taken, they're brought to the studio. Every image is put through the system, looking for different identifying factors.
It's not too dissimilar to a human. You've just got to train the brain to get used to the idea of looking for different patterns.
This is how it works. We grab a picture of the animal, clearly labelled. We then put it on the screen and let the computer do the work.
It could eliminate the need for costly ear tags, but it might also help farmers track down stolen sheep from places like stock trucks or freezing works. An idea that might look crazy on the surface, but with huge potential.
Oh, man.
Have 2 beers made from recycled water. This is the Revival Purified Lager, and this is the Epic One Water Brew. It's a Kolsch. We are going to serve them to coworkers without telling them first that it's made from treated water.
Oh, I quite like that. Very light, which is what I like. Yeah, that tastes like a Bud Light or a Coors Light.
It just tastes like normal beer. It's nice and creamy.
Smells like really, low grade beer. And it tastes like it too.
I feel like it tastes more like fruity. I like this one a little bit better.
Yeah, it's sweeter and more flavorful. Kind of like lingers a bit more. Doesn't feel as like generic of beer.
That's actually pretty good. I like it.
So the first beer you had is Revival Purified Lager, and it was made from recycled water, which came through toilets and drains in Las Virgenes.
Wow. Now I've seen it all. Good evening and welcome to the final edition of Live at 5 at 6:15. It's here. It's Saturday, June the 10th, 2023. I find that year hard to believe. And yeah, this is it. Can you hear my phone right now? It's just going click, 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 over and over and over again. Why is it doing that? Well, there's a guy in England or the UK, it's a Union Jack flag, with whom I'm playing online chess, and they're all 2-day games. That's the time limit, 2 days. But we're playing about 50 games total. Never talked to him. I just know that I'll fire off. I'll just go through this set of like 50 games, pick the best move, move on real quick. And then he does the same thing, like a few minutes, 6 hours, a day later. I love my phone. A lot of people love their phone. I was downtown at the waterfront today. It was the Barrie Air Show, and it was, I have to say, pretty interesting. Saw a lot of really, really rough cases today, man. Like on my way downtown, I'm walking down the sidewalk, and I'm behind this, well, I'll call them a couple, and but they were heavily influenced by some sort of drug, and they were doing this little tweaky dancy thing as they were trying to stagger down the sidewalk. And then the woman, it looks like she tripped and she kind of grabs the guy, and then she says, "No, I got it." And she reaches down to the sidewalk and picks up like half of a cigarette. And the guy says, "Good score." Saw a few things like that today. It's getting weird out there. But mostly it was a lot of obese, tattooed people watching fighter jets just scream through the skies, shake the ground, put the fear of God into you. So that was about it. Really nice weather, 26 and sunny today. Really, really nice. And that's about it. Did I mention this is my last regularly scheduled daily show? I'll be on tomorrow, though. Not sure of the time. Using free StreamYard hours, so I'm going to have to sort of keep a track of them. But I think if you can go, it's like 5 hours a week, right? I think. See what happens, man. But the daily shows, it's not that I didn't enjoy them. It's just that it's hard to justify that $35 a month, and it's hard to realize that something else might come if I just start, getting out there like twice a day or in the evenings, that kind of thing. And that's about it. What'd you think of that? Let me see. I've forgotten the name of the sport. Sepak Takraw. Sepak Takraw. Now, what'd you think of that? I noticed it was Malaysia versus Thailand playing in one of the games, anyways.
Shazrin Kamal. They're just having to work 2 and 3 times to get the point.
Some of the best scenes.
Is it just me, or could you watch that all day long? You know what I mean? Anybody coming up tonight? I don't remember a lot of last night. I was really, really high, really baked out, and pain-free too. It was a nice night. And I put another fine sleep in last night too, which is really needed. And so I'm pretty mellow, pretty loosey-goosey. But yeah, I don't remember a lot about last night except that Dee has a crush on Dawn. No, it was a good time last night. I enjoyed it for the penultimate show. Well, that's a full half hour I've put in. Getting close to cigarette time. Anybody coming up? Because I don't have a lot on my mind that I can think about talking about tonight. I'm just kind of realizing I've got to find some other things to do. Oh, I know I can do that while I've got you guys here. That's one thing I'll miss about this show is sharing my browsing history with other people. What do you think of this? Oh, okay. September through June, okay. Saturday mornings, $25 or $5 just to play for 3 hours. I know where it is. It's easy to get to. Interesting, eh? Saturday mornings, 9 till noon. Keep that one in mind. See who's on YouTube tonight. I'm going to share my screen. Can you see my subscriptions on the left? It's very busy tonight. Well, maybe not as busy as I thought. London McLevin, I'm enjoying his shows. I'm enjoying this one too, Never Lose Truth. Hamilton Homegrown has been away for a while, but he's very funny. Don't know much about Malibu Skylove. Poor Dirt Farmer, he's okay. Archaics, that's okay. Amanita Dreamer. How did I get that one?
To the stream. Here's your rune. Caitlin. Now these. It's like a cross, like a T, but it's at an angle.
Yeah, I can't get enough of tarot card reading chicks. So 5 people watching is what the officials tell me. And did put the link out. I can't pin it. And since it's my last night, I don't really give a fuck. So I think I'll just go have a cigarette. Oh, I have to mention, yeah, Annie, that was funny. This loud car goes by. And so I tell it to fuck off. And then I saw your comments. And then I thought to myself, I haven't said that for a while. And then it became clear to me that somebody had told me the other day, and I forgot to check it out, but that the bridge that they were redoing for like the last 2 years is open now. So there's just a shit ton less traffic on my street. It's great. Far less ambulances, far less loud cars, far less traffic. Still a lot of horn honking, though. People really do just drift off into their phone at traffic lights. I find that all the time. It's remarkably disconcerting. Funny, I could read comments last night. I haven't seen a comment here. I haven't seen anybody backstage. Sure you don't want to just, say something in the chat, maybe? Because this show starts at 7 my time. Hi, how are you? How's it going? Okay, I'll be back in a second. Well, maybe about 300 seconds. Just for old time's sake. 7 people watching. That's amazing. Go for a smoke and viewership increases. I got to remember that. Can't wait till I get to 1,000 subs and I can make money from smoking. Is this how you guys want to end it? All these years of hard work come down to no chat, no chitter chatter. Just a sad old lonely man looking for stuff on the internet. All right. Yeah, I'm digging this channel too. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Stonemasons, your master stonemason used to be known as the architect of the compass. Okay, if you go back through time, they used to be known as the architects of the compass because they understood constructional geometry. Okay, now at some point in time, it was outlawed for.
I believe that's Richard the Stonemason talking.
방향 결정이 참 어렵습니다. 살짝 쳤죠? 가볍게 넣었고요. 받아냈습니다. 빵빵근 롤링 스파이크. 안타치가 됐습니다. 파운드가 됐습니다. 2단으로. 이진호. 약했어요. 다시 한번 빵빵근.
이 랠리가 될 때는 가슴이 충분하거든요. 그만큼 조금 더 어렵지만 제 손.
ได้บอลไทยโอ้โหอ้าวยังกลับเกมไม่ได้ครับเล่นเองไหมเอาโอ้โหเดี๋ยวไปเหมือนกันโอ้โหแล้วดูครับนี่ลุกเลยสตาร์ทโค้ชแรกนี้ทำมาตีเสมอได้ตีใต้ตัวนี้ใจเขาครับตอนนี้ดูครับเราจะมาไม่ได้ยกมาในจังหวะที่จังหวะที่ซัดแบ็คหรือการตัวของคนใช้ได้เขาไปทำกันบ้านมาเห็นเราหลายแมตช์9-15ยังเปิดได้ยกมาดีจังหวะขึ้นน็อกหลังเอายังเคียวได้บริการมันเสียล้นยังอยู่ครับมาเลเซีย
D, welcome.
Hello.
Hello, promptist.
How's it going? You alright?
Good, yeah.
So I had to turn up for your last show.
Sure. Well, I appreciate that, man. That means more smoking for me. No, how are you doing today?
Yeah, had a few naps today, I can't say, but yeah, no, it's been a good day other than that.
Did you have a late night?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Any
5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, I was awake till.
Well, any good hallucinations?
No, you don't hallucinate on well, I don't know, some people might. I don't hallucinate on MDMA, but when you're coming down off of it, you are very much in an altered state of mind as well, but it's a lot more chilled, and you can certainly let your mind wander a lot more and stuff. So yeah,
cool. Yeah, I was in bed by 10 p.m. and just slept all the way through. I hardly ever do that, but it was yeah, I could have done MDMA though. I could do that. Yeah.
Oh, it's good. I mean, if you want to be losing weight as well, it's appetite suppressant. So
I bet. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Do you get anxiety?
I'm not an anxious person in general, so I don't. I've never even got paranoid on weed. So
Okay. Because I think that would be a side effect of MDMA, from what I remember.
Maybe on the come down, but no, when you're on MDMA, wow, your inhibitions are completely opened up. Like
Okay.
it's called the love drug, for a reason, because you're just in love with everyone when you're on MDMA. It's brilliant. Yeah.
I could have used some MDMA walking downtown today, man. Jeez.
Come on, where the fuck is everyone? It's your last show. Come on, people.
Yeah, I got free time. Freizeit.
Mind you, this channel's not as well known as your other one, is it? So
no, that's true. And there was something about FaZe was going to come up tonight, but I haven't seen him. And I'm just not sure what I can and can't read in the comments. I'm kind of glad it's the last night on this channel, because really, it's having multiple YouTube personalities really screws you up, man.
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing any comments either. Just your pinned link. So.
Okay. Yeah, strange. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll put a comment in there just as something.
Sure. Just as something on the record.
There you go.
Is
that going to pop up? Yes, it did. God, that took a while. That was a hell of a delay.
Here's one for you. Here's one for you.
November 8th, 1895, by a German physicist, represents a letter in the NATO phonetic alphabet. You have 30 seconds. Good luck.
What the hell is that, do you think?
What, the NATO phonetic alphabet?
Yeah, that too.
Oh, no, Claude, I know our phonetic alphabet for the military, but I don't know. I don't know theirs. German physicist represents a letter in the NATO phonetic alphabet. Is it E for Einstein or something? I don't know. Oh, you got to answer in the form of a question. No. Hey?
That's true. You do have to answer in the form of a question. You're supposed to say what is, or who is, or
who is Albert Einstein?
No, but they're talking about a discovery.
Oh no, he wasn't German anyway, was he? He was Austrian
yeah.
or something, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, I forget now, but it's see, this discovery is what they're looking for. This discovery.
Oh, right.
Of November the 8th, 1895, so before the car, by a German physicist, represents a letter.
Oh, so it's not the physicist they're looking for. Yeah, my head's not in the best place for doing quizzes at the moment.
Yeah, me neither. I was just about to play the music before you came on.
90 add 1201 only. Taking
X-ray.
Yes, that's it.
X-ray. Oh wow.
No, that's the same as ours then. Yeah, X-ray's X in the English phonetic alphabet as well.
X-ray. So, I see. So, it's when you're going Alpha, Charlie, Delta.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Foxtrot, Echo, or Echo, Foxtrot, Golfs. Yeah, that one.
See, okay, I didn't understand what the NATO phonetic alphabet was, but now I do. Holy shit.
Well, at least I know the NATO phonetic alphabet. The X is the same as the UK military phonetic alphabet. Yeah.
Because you would probably have read postal codes using the phonetic alphabet, right?
No, I was in the Marine Cadets for a few years.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I went to Army Navy Air Force Cadets summer school or something. When I don't remember much about it, but we kind of like lived in like an army base kind of thing.
So it was Chatham Dockyards before I moved here. And when I moved here, I was supposed to go to I got all my papers transferred from Chatham to here, but there was just no way I could get to the place where it's held because my mum didn't drive at the time.
I see. So what? Why did your mom move to Chatham or Plymouth? I mean, sorry.
Funny enough, to get us away from all the rough shit that was going on there.
Yeah. Wow.
Like get away from all the drugs and stuff, and we moved here, and I started smoking weed and all that sort of shit. So little village, like, you know, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've lived in this village literally for most of my life now. I mean, obviously I've moved around a little bit, out here, out there. I mean, I lived in town for like 6 months once, but yeah, on the whole, I've pretty much lived in Brixton most of my life.
Okay. Brixton.
Yeah, don't type in just Brixton. Put Brixton Village, otherwise you'll end up with the Brixton in London.
Yeah, I always get confused with that. Brixton Village map. What's the Brixton market like?
There isn't one. We've got a pub, got a fish and chip shop, and there's a art gallery / post office, but it's only open until like 12 in the afternoon because he runs 2 shops. The local artist guy, he runs the post office in Yelpton, which is next village across, and he runs this one here as well.
Oh, I'm on the Brixton in London for some reason.
I told you you'd get there. Yeah, you know,
I typed in village, right?
So PL8, Brixton Village PL8.
Brixton Village PL8. You mean Peter Larry 8?
Papa Lima.
Well, you tell me. Like, this...
Yes, Papa Lima. Yeah.
No, it's still London because you're in you're
southwest. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me find Plymouth first of all. That's how I remember.
PL8. That's the postcode, like, or the first part of the postcode.
Wow, Plymouth really is far away now that I look at it. Eh? Wow.
Oh yeah, we're like the furthest away from everywhere. Like, this is why I don't go out and meet people as much as I used to. It's just so fucking expensive to drive up country.
Right. Yeah. What are the trains like in your country?
Oh no, it's ridiculously expensive. Yeah. If I want to go pretty much anywhere past Bristol, I've got to take 2 trains. You know. So.
Bristol Rock was a book I read in high school.
It's quite a well-known place. It's another one of those like dock cities, or used to be. It's kind of the gateway between the southwest and the rest of England, basically Bristol.
So you're close to Tavistock. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, Tavistock's just up the road. Yeah, yeah. Nothing to do with the Tavistock Institute.
No, but there's something about that town, isn't it? I can't remember now.
I don't know. I used to have to drive through it to go paintballing when I went to Beer Elston.
Really?
Yeah. No, I mean it's the other side of the moors for me, Tavistock. So I'd have to drive. Well, I could drive around the moors if I wanted, but I like driving across the moors if I was going to go there. Or
I realized I wasn't sharing this with the audience, so they're.
Oh God, I can't even see that anyway. That's
I don't know, man. Like I can find Plymouth. That's easy.
Yeah, we see where Iverbridge is and Plymouth. We're kind of in between there.
Oh,
so if you zoom in down there, keep zooming. There's Yelpton and there's Brixton. There we are. So
right.
Down from the yellow line, bang, because that's the A38 up there, but that road that goes through Brixton and Yelpton, that's A379.
Okay. Yeah, I remember Yelpton now too. Okay. So it is very small, eh? Wow. You've got a St. Mary's Church and a St. Mary's Primary School.
Yeah, that's where my kids went.
Brixton Caravan and Camping Park.
Yeah, I used to live literally 100 meters away from that. That's where my family home was, down there. But now I live up the other end of the village. So.
What's this Katie Carswell, Women's Circles and Well-Being? She's a life.
I have no clue. That's in the posh part of Brixton. So yeah, that's a posh house. Yeah, she'll be a rich person.
Okay, so she's a life coach.
Yeah, that's I'll get the Crescent. Yeah, that is definitely the rich part. Yeah, you're looking at least $500,000 for a house there, at least.
Oh yeah, okay.
But yeah, if you see Venn Drive there, that's where I used to live in the family home.
Really?
Yep. Right across from the school, it was ideal.
So one of these here, 1357913.
Yeah, I won't tell you which one, but yeah, it was one
Okay.
of those. Yeah.
Cool.
And that big building there, that's like supported living for old people.
That's what sheltered housing means?
Yeah. Oh, there you go, sheltered housing, yeah. But basically, it's just full of apartments for old people, and there's a couple of volunteers that go and help them out.
Right.
Or I don't know whether volunteers actually work there, but yeah.
Sounds like something I'm going to need in a few years.
But if you follow that Steer Point Road all the way down, you'll see where I go paddleboarding. I don't launch from down there, but if you follow that road all the way down, it'll lead you to the Yelm, which is the river that I paddleboard on. But that's just a great place for a walk down there. It's all downhill on the way there and all uphill on the way back. But yeah, see the fish pond there?
Yeah, I do.
That's part of the place where I can stop off and have a little rest and stuff.
Ah, okay. So this is the River Yelm. Okay, I see.
Yeah. Okay. But see Nos Mayo just as we were down. Yeah, Nos Mayo and Newton Ferris there. No, down a bit. There we go. It's Newton Ferris Harbour that I launch from most of the time. You paid like £20 a season to be able to launch. And then I can, go off to the sea here, see where Wembury is. I quite often go over, like paddle from Newton Ferris to Wembury. And then if I'm feeling particularly like brave and the weather's good, I'll go all the way around there, past Bovey Sand and up to Mountbatten Beach. And that's like a good few hours paddle.
Wow.
There's a few sea caves along the way as well.
It looks really underpopulated. Is it like a swamp? Is it swampland or something? Like, why is there no?
No, it's the southwest. Like nobody lives here. Everyone lives in Plymouth. Everyone lives in that, like in the city centre. But all these down Thomas, Haybrook, Wembury, Nineton. All these Newton Ferris. I mean, they're all where the rich people live. They're like the super like fucking rich. Like the houses there are ridiculous and all like got amazing views over the sea and stuff like that. So
okay, I get it now.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a few little council estates scattered here and there as well. But
how do I switch to aerial?
I have no clue. Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, it's all farmers' fields. That's what I mean. I live in the country.
Oh,
so,
I see. That makes sense. That makes sense now. Okay. It looks beautiful. Like it looks kind of like the England that I remembered when I was.
Oh, it is. It's the England that most people will picture. With like the flowing fields everywhere, small little roads. Yeah. Quite some big manor houses about, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So I say, I mean, when I used to be a teenager, I used to go out like doing the beating for the people that go shooting the pheasants and stuff. So
okay, right.
It really is like some super rich people. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why anybody has to be that rich that they can hire beaters for pheasant hunting.
Oh, we were paid £10 a day and we were fed lunch and a can of beer. And that was we were not old enough to drink back then, but nobody cared. So we'd be walking around the second half of the beat, like half pissed on a can of beer because we was like, well, between the ages of 12 and about 15, I suppose, 16.
Cool.
I mean, some adults did it as well, but most of them just took their kids along so they could earn a bit of money, and it kept them involved in the community, you know.
Plymouth looks like a nice city to me.
Oh fucking hell, no! It's a shithole. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they gentrified it recently, so the city centre looks pretty nice, but a lot of the places around the centre are just, you know, proper dives.
This is where I'd be hanging if I was in Plymouth right now.
The McDonald's.
Yeah,
it's next to. I think that one's because we got two McDonald's. We've got one down the bottom and one at the top, and I think that's the one down the. But yeah, that's the one down the bottom next to the Plymouth Market.
Theatre Royale, Plymouth.
Yep, that's the old Theatre Royal. Well, not old, I suppose.
Oh, you have a casino there, Grosvenor.
I've got there's a few casinos. Yeah, if you go down Union Street, that's like the nightclub district. You know, so yeah, Union Street will have the nightclubs, the pubs, the casinos, and all that kind of stuff. I've just read the chat. Vic Noid, hello. Sorry, I was so concentrating on the map.
Oh yeah, hi Vic Noid, welcome.
So yeah, basically we used to walk through the woods with sticks, hitting stuff and making a noise, and you basically herd the pheasants into a big group, and at the end of the woods they all fly out because there's nowhere else for them to go, and yeah, they get shot. And the ones that don't die, you've got to go and, you know, knock them over the head or spin them around, crack their neck and stuff. Yeah, country living.
Because rich people don't do that. They don't crack necks.
Oh yeah, no. The rich people are a lot more willing to do that kind of stuff than the normal folk. I mean, it took me ages to be able to kill a bird, but
here's something Andy might like. It's the Boer War Memorial.
Oh yeah, we've got up on the Hoe. There's loads of memorials. Yeah.
Man, it was all military down by the water today. All Air Force. They had tanks. They had jet simulators. They had all kinds of fancy toys. It's amazing how much money we give to the military.
Oh yeah, I mean we get lots happening in Plymouth actually. Right, we get the air shows, the firework championships, you know, all that kind of stuff. And because it is such a military thing as well, military city, there's lots of memorials and stuff going on around the place.
This looks good. The Plymouth Gin Distillery.
Oh, that must be that's the Barbican. That must be.
Barbican,
yeah. So it's hard to tell when you're so zoomed in.
The Royal Plymouth Corinthian Yacht Club.
Yeah.
There's a lot of very very expensive boats in the harbor in my town today.
Richard Branson's got a world record holding yacht parked in Who Lake.
Yeah,
I'll have to remember and take a picture next time.
Let's see if
I can't remember what world record it did, but no, that's not Who Lake. Right, zoom out a little bit so I can get my bearings. Right, no, wait. Right, go. You see where it says Morrison's with the blue sign?
Yep.
Yeah, go that way a little bit, then zoom in there. Zoom in. No, they're down a little bit. See where it says Radford Park?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see that big bit of water next to it that's actually attached to the sea? See, yeah, that's Radford Lake. Well, Who Lake's the lake over that bridge? No, there's a bridge, you see, because that's where I park my car when I go paddleboarding, in that little car park. And I launch from there, and that's Who Lake. And you see, come back here, down.
Okay.
See that first boat? Right, go up. No, down to your right. Sorry.
Okay.
See that group? No, to your right. Up. See that group of boats there?
Right here?
Yeah. See the white one furthest to your right.
Oh, yes.
That's the Richard Branson record holding boat. That one there. Yes, that one.
Cool.
Big white one. Yeah. I can't remember what it broke a record in, but that's it. Yeah.
That's really interesting. You sure it's not a nice town? It looks nice to me.
Oh, no, that part is that's not that's like Plymstock and Arreston and stuff. That's outside of Plymouth. So you can't go across the water there. That's Plymouth. That's where it's shit. Everywhere the other side of that water is nice. Everywhere the other side of the water, the other side is Cornwall. So it's nice. Like, yeah.
Okay.
But Plymouth itself is a shithole. Yeah.
Okay. I'll take your word for it, man. No, if you say it is, it is.
I mean, obviously it's got nice places. You see the Hoe where it's all green and stuff there. I mean, that's cool. Mountbatten Beach and stuff. I mean, that's all this side. I mean, that's another place I go paddleboarding.
Oh, that looks nice. Yeah.
Because there's free parking all along the road there. You can park for free, and that car park up there is a free car park. So.
Oh wow, that looks really nice. Kind of like a rocky beach.
Yeah, it's actually got warnings on there saying nobody go on this beach. There's traces of asbestos in broken bits of concrete.
Really?
So you go there at your own risk, but it's usually quite packed. Like nobody gives a shit about the warnings.
Yeah, that's why they were able to put asbestos in our baby powder. You heard about that, eh?
Yeah.
Rum Bay.
Jenny Cliff Beach, that's another place. That's where I used to go a lot to do observations when I was a flat earther, because from there you can see a lighthouse that's like 23 kilometers away. So head outwards and you'll see Eddystone Lighthouse. So go to your left. Go to your left. No, keep going. Come down a bit. Down now. You're going too far left now. Back here, that's it. There's the breakwater. No, down. No, just go straight down now.
Isn't that the lighthouse there?
No, straight down.
Okay, straight down.
Should be here somewhere. Zoom out a little bit, maybe. Oh, maybe it's not showing up on the map.
Okay.
But yeah, there should be a lighthouse out here somewhere near, like where the shipping lanes are.
Oh, this
Eddystone Lighthouse, and like I say, you can see it all the way from at Jenny Cliff. And I used to go out and do observations because at different days you could see different amounts of it. Sometimes you could just see the top third, then sometimes you could see half of it, and sometimes you could see all of it, even with the old base where the old lighthouse used to be. So it's part of the thing that eventually convinced me that it's not flat.
Wow, they've got these shipping lanes labeled, eh?
Yeah, that's the Roscoff ferries and the Brittany ferries and stuff. Yeah.
Saint-Malo, France, Roscoff, France, and Santander, España.
Oh, the Santander one as well. That's right. Yeah.
Well, thank you for that tour. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's cool.
I've seen a bit of France. I've never been to Spain or Portugal. Oh, no, I have. I've been to Lisbon. I forgot about that. I had my last girlfriend, back in 2011, 2012. She was a doctor and she was just loaded with cash. And it seemed like every month, there was some medical conference that she was given free tickets to. And so we would go to Philadelphia for a weekend, or Lisbon, Portugal for a weekend. It was pretty cool. And she would go to medical conferences and I would drink and wander around the cities. Lisbon is a beautiful, beautiful city, man, if you ever get a chance.
Oh, I can't imagine it, but it would be nice to do a bit of traveling in my older age.
Oh, maybe your kids will get rich and treat you.
Oh, I bought my first gold coin.
What kind?
Just a 1/10 of an ounce gold coin.
1/10 of an ounce. So that would be 33.
There we go. Look. Don't know if it's going to show up. It's not going to show up.
I can't really make that out.
No, it's the Britannia. It's got the King Charles head on it. Look.
No kidding. Wow.
195 fucking quid.
195 quid.
Yeah.
So you're going to hold that for a while. You're willing to hold that.
That'll be being left to my kids. Yeah, this is almost silver and gold. Is literally what I'm buying to leave to my kids.
Oh, okay. That's nice of you. Yeah, I don't. I haven't followed gold or silver in a long, long time. Don't know what they're doing now. But the last time I looked, it was pretty frothy. They were really, really expensive.
Yeah, gold certainly is. Silver's not so bad. I mean, I can. Yeah, let me put the camera back on. It's like you see that coin there.
Yeah,
that's £195. That's silver, and that one cost me about £34.
Wow.
So,
do you know what you're dealing when you go into these shops?
Oh, I order online. Much easier. Don't get me wrong, I'll go in town every so often and have a look at the, cash converters and wants and some pawn shops and stuff like that. But on the whole, you're probably just better off buying it online.
– Vic Noyd from Connecticut in the house. Annie Freilink, where are you tonight, dear? What are you doing? And
I think she had problems with the permissions on her phone because she asked me about them earlier, so I don't know whether she's managed to sort them.
oh yeah, she did have some microphone problems, and she doesn't have her laptop tonight. Where's Mick?
Saturday night, could be out partying.
Yeah.
I mean, does Mick, Jed, I don't know, FaZe, any of the others they know like of this channel? Because this is an old channel. I was surprised when I got the notification the other day.
Okay. Yeah, this is old. Well, going forward, what time would be good for you? What day of the week? What time?
There isn't really a good day for me anymore. Like I said, after moderating, I'm literally just so busy. Like it's actually slow tonight. I was like, there's not much going on. Then your notification came on. I thought, all right, I'll go and get a quick drink and sort my weed out, and jumped on. So
sounds good. Well, Dee, I'm going to thank you for coming up. I appreciate it. And I'll be live tomorrow sometime in the evening, so later your time.
Cool.
And we'll figure it out from then.
Excellente. Well, to the end of an era.
Yeah.
I should be here for the last, at least.
Cheers, and thanks very much. I appreciate it.
All right, laters.
And thanks to you, Annie and Vic Noyd, for watching that I know of. And I wish you a fond adieu.
Good night, until we meet again. Adios, au revoir, I'll be the same till then. And though it's always sweet sorrow to part, you know you'll always remain in my heart. Good night, sleep tight, and pleasant dreams to you. Here's a wish and a prayer that every dream comes true. And now, till we meet again, adios, au revoir, I'll be the same. Good night.
One
Well, I see by the clock on the wall that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye.
Goodbye.
So long.
So long.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Adieu.
Adieu.
Be good.
Stay well.
Bye-bye.
Keep warm.
Relax.
At ease.
Take care.
Stay loose.
Adieu, mon vieux.
À la prochaine.
Goodbye till when we meet again.